Hardy tartar bitches, it's your boy, Deadhead the motherfucking zombie, back up in this bitch. And this is Obscure Oddities, episode 8. Today, we are taking a look at a fellow Ohioan and fellow Juggalo artist from North Canton, Ohio. He is a 19-year-old MC named Lil Pink. He hit me up a little while ago, asking if I wanted to make a video on him. Basically, I said, why the fuck not? More content. But then I thought about it. Obscure Oddities at the time, this was like right either before or after I dropped episode 7 on Circus of Dead Squirrels. So I figured, why not make it a new entry in this series? Because what we do in Obscure Oddities is we take a look at underground artists of any genre, and whether they're modern or if they're from back in the days, like my episodes on the Backyard Pimps and Engine Number 9. But this guy, I believe, is a 19-year-old young upcoming rapper, and he sent me two projects of his to check out for this episode. So we got just enough material. Part 1, we take a look at, I think this was his first pressed album. I'm sure he'll correct me in the comments. And homie, I know that you're going to be watching this. If I miss any info in here, you let me know. And then part 2, we're taking a look at Waiting for My Downfall. That's also part 2 where I'll be issuing my honest critiques. So, see if I missed anything else. He's also working on something new, but I'll touch a little bit on that after I give my critiques on not only these albums, but what I think he can improve on. So, first part, Prometheus, and then we're gonna kick it into Waiting for My Downfall. Let's get it, bitch. Shit. Alright, moving on. Hardy tartar bitches, it's your boy, Deadhead, the motherfucking zombie. Back up in this bitch with Obscure Oddities, episode 8. This is indeed a homeboy of mine. Also, he is based out of North Canton, I believe. So, today we're taking a look at Lil Pink. I hope I pronounced that right. If not, I'm sorry. Shit. Anyways, so what we're gonna do this episode is, so the homeboy sent me 2 albums. Waiting on My Downfall, and the one we're taking a look at first, Prometheus. I just got done playing this bitch, and I was gonna record a video of me standing up, but since this is still fresh in my head, I'm like, you know what? Let's knock this shit out now. I did have a chat with him on Instagram. He's cool as hell, man. He's like 18 or something. And he told me to be as honest as possible. So I'm going to do that. Now, in my opinion, his style is very unorthodox. Like, it's definitely like, shit. Like, it's like my buddy Odditiez. Like, both of their styles are very unorthodox. And that's a good thing in my case, in my opinion. It's just like certain beats, his voice flows better on. For me, it's really a flow issue. And his voice too, but him and I were just having a conversation, and some of that will play into this video because homeboy actually reached out to me. He reached out to me. He asked if I wanted to get some free shit, basically. And I was like, free music? Fuck yeah. And he's like, all right, man, can you make a video about it or something? I'm like, all right, yeah, I will. So I filmed a little special intro. But the rest of the episode is just going to be normal shit. But he sent me both of these. I've had these for about a month now, I believe. I think he actually pressed both of these up himself. Album done in full by a little bit. Yeah. With the desk makers. Independent as fuck. Okay. It was just a detail I overlooked when I first got them. So this Prometheus here is 7 tracks long. Let's get into those real quick. We got Boom Bap Pow, Playing My Circus, Fucking 95, My Last Letter to You, Done with the Games, Holding On, featuring Loco, and Love with My Stitches. Now, I do recognize some of the producers on here. There's sorry, I had a malfunction. Ton Beats and Lexnor, I believe. Good choices, by the way. Good choices. Ooh. Okay, I'm done dying now. Okay. Anyways, one thing I do want to point out is that first off, I do have a couple tracks on here I do actually enjoy the shit out of. Boom Bap Pow was actually kind of sick. Playing My Circus was alright. I believe there's a music video for that. I know there's one for Holding On. I believe so. As I was saying, his flow's like very unorthodox, and yes, I Googled that definition to make sure I got it right. I'll pull it up right now. All right. Contrary to what is usual, traditional, or accepted, not orthodox. Really? Ooh. Anyways, I'm just using the Google definition, but usually it's the right one. So what I mean by that, like, it's unorthodox. I think he's trying to go for his own sound, his own flavor, using one of the ingredients being the wicked shit. Now, homie, before I continue, I'm also using some of the stuff that we talked about, because me and him talked about starting out and shit and music and whatever. Yeah, it was a good conversation. Anyways, like, he told me that this was his first album. I'm starting to think it was the first one he had pressed up. And honestly, it's if I can look straight at the camera, there you go. It's honestly pretty fucking solid. I mean, again, my main criticism is his flow and his voice. But as long as he keeps, like, I know it's a cliche, but practice makes perfect, man. Like, I used to make the shittiest music. Contrary to what some people believe now, my music is actually at its peak compared to what it used to sound like. Oh my god, it was hot garbage truck leakage, my friend. Garbage truck leakage. But as far as production goes, I enjoy his ear for production. Honestly, like, besides all that, this isn't a bad album, dude. It really isn't. I'm gonna give it probably a 3.5 out of 5 for this one. Now, as I said, he's a local artist from North Canton, and when he hit me up, asking if I wanted to check out his stuff and make some content on it, I was I was like, fuck it. First off, free music. I mean, come on. But then me and him started talking and shit. And then I got a chance to like get to pick his brain a little bit. I'm sure there's still plenty of shit that he's saving for the world. And we got just a little bit more to go through. So, also, this is part 1. So, that'll be in part 2. We take a look at this and then final thoughts on him. Any more criticisms I have so far, y'all already know my opinion. I'm going to see you guys in part 2. Also, the point of this series is to shed light on underground artists and feed, if I happen to find any little nugget of knowledge, and then if I remember them while I'm filming, I'll insert them into the video. Sorry, I've been looking at a goddamn shadow over here. I'm tripping myself out. Anyways, so yeah, I'm at this piece. Part 2, waiting on my downfall. It'll probably be recorded in the daytime, or at least when I'm standing up. Peace. All right, now that we got Prometheus out of the way, y'all, it's time we take a look at Waiting for My Downfall. About to light me up a lucky strike and we gonna kick into this bitch. All right. Give me just a second. So, Waiting for My Downfall was dropped in 2021. I got the CD here just to make sure. Y'all know if I got that hard copy shit, I'm gonna show it off. As far as I know, the only collabo on here, no, the only collabo is Scum, the motherfucking Gorefather. This album is 11 tracks long. Let's get the track listing out of the way real quick. Basic Rapper, Good Days 2, and the Gallows featuring Scum, Cherry Red, Silver, I'm a Freak, Strife, Golf Shit, Just Another Love Song, You Ain't Living Right, and Fall Apart. So, see, in my opinion, I actually liked Prometheus as far as I could recall. I didn't mind it, but I could definitely tell it was one of his earliest projects. He still had quite a few things to sharpen up. And in this album, I could tell the progress that he's made. Not only as a rapper, like he told me that like he really put his all into this album. I mean, I could tell, honestly. His flow structure on here is better. He still needs, honestly, like, nah, that's part of the critique. I need to wait for the end of this little review. Like, this album has way more structure to it, not just because of the additional track listing, but I actually have a lot more songs that I fuck with on here than I did on Prometheus. And, like, first off, Homeboy has an ear for production. I'm pretty sure I said that already. If not, well, here you go. He's got beats from Troya. I think that's one of the producers. Tuna Beats or Tuna Beats, whatever the fuck they go by. Man. The production on this album, top fucking notch, man. But that's not what this series is strictly about, is production, obviously. His lyrical ability on here has improved a bit over Prometheus. And first off, my favorite tracks on this bitch, I actually had a few. Let's see. I definitely love the shit out of I'm a Freak and Silver. And the Gallows, which would have been an easy favorite because, you know, Scum. But even Lil Pink himself actually held his own on that track. I was thoroughly impressed. and then Fall Apart, which was a good way to round off the album and was one of the tracks with the best flow on it. Now, all in all, Waiting for My Downfall is a step up from Prometheus in more than just the obvious way, you know, it being newer shit. Because, like, he put a lot of effort into this fucking album. I can really tell. My only problem is, well, actually, there's a couple problems. First off, this album gets a 4 out of 5 because it was more fleshed out. His sound was more chiseled out, you know. And I already told you all my favorite tracks, so I got the album review out of the way. I also that fucking album cover right there. Like, there's been a couple nights where I was smoked out of my fucking mind, and that album cover will be staring at me dead in the face and be like, oh, well then, I don't know if I'm tripping or if I'm just a pussy. But so my critiques for him from not only one artist to another, but also a Juggalo to another. Homie, you really do have mad potential. Your style is like very unorthodox, like out of the ordinary, like my homie Odditiez. Yeah, you ain't going out on me, motherfucker. Anyways, so my critiques, like honestly, like, work on your flow. Your flow is a lot better on this album. Your flow structure in general. Also, how you write. And also vocal delivery. Those are really the three big things that you have to work on. But also, no shit, homeboy even knew that. He told me, like, he's always trying to find ways to improve and shit. And as I said, I see potential in him. I honestly do. It's just, he knows what he has to work on. I'm pretty sure he told me, because I've been keeping in, like, occasional contact, because I took my time to put this episode together. And again, homie, I do apologize for that, because some shit came up, family drama, a mixture between being jobless for a little bit. I'm also working on that, but that's not what this video's about. Homie, like, all you gotta do is keep being yourself and work on the shit that you know you have to work on. Because that's what I did, and I got pretty decent on the mic. I'm pretty good. There's still some shit even I have to work on. Because I've been making music for pretty much damn near a fucking full decade, and it's crazy. Because I remember when I was first coming out, and no one gave me a chance. Like, when I would submit to sites, you know, like Creepin' It Real, when that was still around, motherfucking Brian Bareback even told me flat out my shit sucked. Well, now Brian can get a bareback. I'm just fucking around, but like, dude, I'm really trying not to repeat myself, but those are really the only critiques that I have in mind. Is just work on your lyrics, work on your flow, and vocal delivery. I'm just gonna put those two in one. But, like, and dude, just keep on working on it. That's legit the basis of what I'm trying to say. Like, dude, support your local homies. Support your local artists, man. That's all I can really say. I know homeboys also got merch. I might need to hit him up about some merch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? But I definitely recommend checking him out. I do. Because, honestly, the only direction that not only I can go from here, but him too is only up. If you keep working at it and you keep just nailing shit out, dude, you'll make a name for yourself. It's the underground rap community, and there's a bunch of people that are hard to please or whatever. I mean, like, just listen to critiques for people that are genuinely trying to help, and homeboy does, you know. And he said to be as honest as I can be, and I was. Shit, man. Tell you what, these lucky strikes go out a little easier than Mavericks, but they're smoother than Mavericks, and they're full on mental. Love it. All in all, homie, I look forward to seeing you ascend and making a rap name for yourself in this community. Because homeboy don't just make Juggalo flavored shit. He's like me. He makes whatever's he fucks with whatever kind of sound he wants to, and that's how it should be. Don't box yourself in, man. That's another critique. Don't box yourself into one subgenre. At least that's my opinion, because that's what I do. I don't just make the horrorcore or the wicked shit. I basically use music as a way of therapy, and that's what I gather from his music, because he's got quite a few emotional songs. And like emotional songs, love songs, sad songs. No, that's the same thing as emotional, I think. I don't know anymore. No, I'm just fucking with you. But homie, at no more risk of sounding like I'm a broken record with repeating myself, because I'm sure I did in this episode a few times. Your style is very unorthodox. And as I said, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it means, at least from how I see it, your flow, like your sound in general is very unique to you. I don't know, homeboy's still young. He's only a few years younger than me. I'm pretty sure he's like 19 or something. And like, dude, just keep killing it, dude. That's all you can do. That's all you fucking can do. And that's all I want you to do, is keep being you and just keep evolving. That's what actual musicians do. That's what ones with any common sense do. They don't box themselves into one sound. Twisted. Even though I didn't mind Unlikely Prescription. I didn't. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. But as this episode closes, I got an announcement for some more of this series. After this episode goes live, I'm already going to be working on episode 9, which is going to be another triple threat episode. The new metal mix picks. Still, the title's still a work in progress. But there's going to be probably a part 2 or 3, but I'm not going to have those episodes drop back to back to back. Because after that, we're going to tackle more rap-oriented metal. Because I fucking can. My channel, do whatever the fuck I want. But, yeah, with that all being said, yo, Pink, homeboy, you just keep being your fabulous self. He's also a member of the LGBTQ plus community. Couldn't have made that any more cringier if I fucking tried. But alright, y'all, I'm done rambling. New episodes of Obscure Oddities are going to be posted more often, because I love doing this series, dude. It's genuinely a fun experience every episode. Because not only am I taking a look at underground acts, ones like Backyard Pimps, Engine Number 9, even Bloody Monk Consortium, or consortium. Like they were defunct. They were, well, at least I don't know about Bloody Monks. Rest in peace to Label S, by the way. That, like, after I found out he passed away, I was like, hey, hold the fuck up. I was just bumping these guys the other day. So RIP to him. Okay. I actually am genuinely done now. Also, I got other videos in the works. Y'all already know that. So keep your eyes peeled. I got some new tracks coming out. New NBZ track called Grab the Axe. New Code track on the Code channel called Runaway. I mean, it's kind of new. We only performed it once at the Dying Will Pilgrimage show. So when that drops, I'll let y'all know. And even keep an eye peeled on the Hijinks channel. Both the Hijinks channel and the Code channel are featured on my front page on my channel. So if you want a little bit more of what we do over here at ZKP, go check out both those channels. Because I've been dropping some tracks over on the Hijinks channel that are going to be Hijinks exclusives. Because Munchies at Midnight is going to drop sooner than you motherfuckers think. Maybe 420. You never know. And that's the magic. Alright, y'all. Sorry for dragging it on. It's just like, I got so much shit in the works just by myself. Like, MD is going to be coming back. Oh, dude. Motherfuckers ain't ready. I don't know why I felt like grabbing this thing. Look at that, it's rusted as shit. Huh, what does this do? Yeah. White people in horror movies be like, there's a scary sound over there. I'm going to go over there and poke it with a stick. Okay, team, let's split up. All right, for real, I'm done rambling. I apologize. I'm just in a good fucking mood. I actually got some energy. I'm not dead inside like always. Peace, y'all. And thank you for watching. Episode 9 coming soon.